I would say mostly if you're dying right now, I would look
Because
at
you
your
suck.
skills. This is what I would tell you. These skills is what I told JD.
He
These
died.
skills,
Wow.
pick one of those. Oh, I died. That's I already opened my chest. Pick one, because this is what it's called your basic skill. So these are the skills that will generate your spirit. And if you scroll down a little bit, if you go down to the next tree, down to your left, yeah, those are your core skills. This is where your damage comes in. These skills will use your spirit to deal more damage. And then when you need more spirit, then you use the first skill. That's why you're dying, because you're using
only
skills
basic
that
ones.
aren't meant to do damage.
Makes sense.
So pick one skill. Don't level it past level 1, because leveling it from 1 to 2, the damage difference is minuscule. It's not worth it right now.
Gotcha. That is good to know.
First thing, which one of these skills do you want to use? What it would do, so you can look at which generates the most spirit.
Looks like the Storm
one,
Strike and the Maul one generates more.
So now
spirit.
what you can look at is the next skill underneath that one, the kind of, like the branching off of the tree. Gotta see what that passive is. So that one is you fortify some of your base life, and then for the Storm Strike, if you'll scroll up there, that one has a chance to immobilize enemies. So which one would be more important?
I was gonna say this one, as it fortifies my 2% of my base life, I guess.
Okay.
I
So
don't know
then
how...
click on the Maul first. Click one, and then click the other one, and then now you can go towards your
over here.
big skills. That's where most of your damage is going to come from. Usually, they level up your core skill to level 5 at the end, because that's like I said, your most damage dealing one, and then they'll focus on getting the passives leveled up max.
Or I could just choose another ability.
So yeah, you're choosing one of those. I wouldn't choose another ability. Like I said, your basic and core, you're going to pick one skill. Because basically what you're doing is you're going to pick one skill and find other things down the line that are going to make that one skill stronger. Because if you're trying to do, like if you use Landslide and Pulverize and Tornado, then you're branching that damage and you're just shooting yourself in the foot. You're not going to be ever going to be able to do enough damage to kill things efficient. So you'll see the tiny circles inside of that skill tree.
Oh, this one.
Yeah, so you can look at those. So like this one, it's like the first one on that is your crit chance against close enemies is increased, and then the other one,
next time in spirit is increased by 3%. Oh.
Right. So that one gives you a little bit more spirit. So you can choose which one of those. Now,
more damage or
more. A lot
more,
of things is once you
resource.
get one of those, you can look at the ones behind it, because those will unlock after that.
Right.
And you can switch anytime you want to. Like, you're not stuck with these choices. You can try things out, see how you like it. If you don't like it, refund it and get something else. Diablo University is in session.
Good evening, first years.
If you kind of hover over that icon in the middle, it'll kind of tell you what these skills are supposed to do. So this is what's going to give you your defense and your survivability. So you can kind of look through these and see which one would be the best for you.
Oh, I can only choose one. The other one goes into an X. I see. Okay.
Yeah, so that's what you're kind of choosing the path you want to take. It's not too much of a path because it's just one other option, but... So now, since you can't go to the next skill tree yet, you can kind of look and see which passives you want, because passives are going to be very important to creating a build.
I mean, I can actually choose one more and it will...
Yeah, so choose one more, but like I said, you don't want to level up too much right now. You're kind of using, like, you don't want to level up too many different skills. Now, your defensive ones, you can have multiple defensive ones if you want to. These ones is kind of like, once you get past your core skill, is where you can kind of play around a bit more. I'm going to show you my skill tree.
Yeah, show
that
me
way
your skill
it's
tree.
easier to explain than just to, or like to show than explain.
Let's see that master class.
Okay. So, like here, I have my one ability, my core ability, and then I have like my...
Yeah, but yours it
here.
says 9 out of 5. What the hell?
That's because I have items that give me more rank too, that you'll get later on.
Alright,
But like here, you know, I have like I go through my passives. Here I have 2 of these skills because for the way that I had it played is fine, and then it's okay sometimes to not use a skill
the
in a certain
abilities,
tree.
but have the passives instead.
Passives, yes, because you have to use the skill points anyway to get to the next one here.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of the times is, you know, find ones that you're going to be using and then find passives that are going to buff that. So it doesn't necessarily generally buff that one skill, but I can use that to buff different things and make it easier. So that's just kind of stuff that like you kind of just
I'm sorry, I started laughing because I saw a monster you just fucking one-shot him.
yeah, it's like shut the fuck up. So that's just kind of like one thing that you'll look at, and
Alright.
if you
Okay.
want help, I'll help you out. I always try to
getting
push, you know, trying to figure it out if you can. Just because I find it more fun to make your own build than to do a build somebody else tells you to do. Unless that's what you want to do, is you just want to play a max build just to do the max fucking damage. Because that's fun too.